Hey guys, welcome to 10 and 10, the conversation starter show where we list our top 10 in 10 minutes. This week we're going to be looking at our personal favourite films of all time.
Yeah, so just to clarify, we're not looking at the top 10 best films of all time. We're not including things like Citizen Kane, etc. These are just the top 10 that we've seen and in our opinion are the best movies that we've seen.
Yeah, so make sure you like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Okay, buddy, I'm going to start us off with my pick for number 10
What do you
of
got?
my favourite movies of all time. I'm going to go Martin Scorsese. I think it's 2006, The Departed. Okay, classic Irish gangster film.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one of the great examples I would give for a great example of a thriller. Okay, it's got a really intense, deep storyline. It keeps you on the edge of your seat the whole time. It's just got it just works so well with the two characters not knowing who each other are, trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Really good example of thriller. 10th greatest movie I've ever seen.
Mate, my 10th, I'm going Brad Pitt, I'm going Ed Norton, I'm going Fight Club.
Yeah.
Bit of Meatloaf in there.
Yeah.
One of the best twists that you can see as well, but just incredible. Graphic, kind of a bit dark, a bit weird at times as well, but you don't know what's going on. You don't pick that they're the same person at the end. Spoilers,
great
sorry.
twist, yeah.
It's just incredible. Great movie, guys. So go out and watch Fight Club if you haven't already.
Yeah,
Highly recommend.
outstanding. Fight Club's on my list, but an outstanding film for sure. Number 9 for me, I'm going to go a Quentin Tarantino, my favourite Quentin Tarantino movie, Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw this, I think it's like 2011 maybe, I'm just winging it here. But it's just got some incredible dialogue scenes, particularly the opening segment with the people under the floor.
Yeah.
They change different languages as they're going. And also the scene at the bar where they're talking and they figure out that they're not actually Germans. Just an incredible scene, some incredible action sequences, really over the top, everything you want from Quentin Tarantino.
Exactly, mate. My number 9, I'm going Stanley Kubrick. I'm going A Clockwork Orange.
Okay.
If you thought Fight Club was weird, then you've just delved into kind of Pandora's box of strange here. It's kind of like a dystopian. It's incredible. It's got. I don't know how to describe this.
Man, I'm ashamed to say I've never seen it. I'm a film and
Never
TV
seen it.
teacher. It's been on my list for I don't know how many years, but I've never gotten around to seeing it. So we'll make sure we get it done.
It's just incredible, guys. I don't want to say too much without giving it away. It's hard to explain without getting graphic as well.
Yeah.
But it's uber graphic. It's rated R for a reason, but go out and watch Clockwork Orange, guys.
Sounds like a cracker. Number 8 spot for me. Now this one I know gets a lot of flack for being historically inaccurate. I've seen videos on this, but can't help but love it. Is good old Braveheart. Good old
Braveheart.
William Wallace. I mean, come on, that scene when he's given the speech, like you know, the freedom
Tingles,
thing at the
mate.
end. There's
Tingles.
a speech in front of the tingles everywhere. Okay, so it is just an incredible film. I mean, it's just epic in all proportions, and the fact that Mel Gibson directed it and starred in it, like wow, incredible.
Mate, it's amazing. My number 8, I'm going Boondock Saints.
Okay,
It's kind of a bit indie, kind of cultish. You don't really. A lot of people wouldn't have heard of it. You wouldn't have heard of it. You wouldn't have seen it. But two Irish brothers going against basically cleaning up the gangs and stuff in Boston. Sean Connery's in there and he's incredible in it. If you haven't seen it, guys, I highly, highly, highly recommend Boondock Saints. Just an amazing film.
Okay, coming in now at number 7 spot. I've got the probably all-time classic epic romance movie of all time is the Titanic.
Yes.
Now this is one that I didn't appreciate as a kid as much. Like I loved it as a kid, but then as an adult rewatching it, like it's just the soundtrack,
so good.
the romance, the acting, the scale of it, everything, and even the graphics still hold up to this day really, really well. Now again, I know some people are going to be like, it's so soppy and whatever, but it's just a great movie.
It is
great
incredible,
movie.
mate. My number 7, some of you guys are going to think I've dropped this too low, and I understand it, but I've gone the Shawshank Redemption.
Okay.
It's top 5 greatest movie of all time, objectively speaking, probably. It's just Robbins. You've got
it's incredible.
Morgan Freeman. It's just such a good movie. So much heart, so much soul in it, so much. It's just the acting is incredible. The story's incredible. It's rated one of the best movies for a reason, guys. Shawshank Redemption.
Fair enough. Now that's not on my list. It would be very close to there, but I do love Shawshank, but I haven't seen it for quite a while, so maybe I need to rewatch it. I might bump up again. But for me now, we're coming at number 6, is it?
Yep.
Number 6, yeah. Number 6 is Ridley Scott Gladiator.
I mean, yes.
Again, the soundtrack's incredible. The action sequences are incredible.
Ridley Scott's incredible.
Ridley Scott's incredible. I mean, as a kid, I was about maybe like 9 when it came out, so you loved it as a kid. Rewatching it as an adult, you're like, it's still incredible.
Yeah.
Graphics are amazing. I mean, it's just one of the all-time great sort of like epics like that. Yeah, it's an incredible movie.
Mate, my number 6, I've gone Titanic.
Okay.
I've pumped it a bit higher than you.
Yeah.
But, there's a reason people were going to watch it 20, 30 times. It's just such a good movie. It ages really, really, really well.
Yeah, it did age well.
I watched it last year again, and it was just so good.
Yeah.
Kate Winslet just looking incredible. Yeah. As a young boy, watched that scene a bit too many times, but it's just a very, very good movie, guys.
Yeah.
Titanic, really good.
There it is. All right, coming in now at number 5 spot, business end of our list. I've got Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. So it's the final chapter, as you would, of Harry Potter series and film. Incredible movie. Yeah. It's just fun from start to finish. It's one of those I just enjoy watching it every time. Finishes up the series really well. Finishes up the storylines. I'm a big Harry Potter fan, so yeah, the final one to me is by far the best. Stands head and shoulders above the rest, and it's incredible.
Yeah, mate. My number 5, I've gone Pulp Fiction.
Hey,
I've gone another Tarantino that you did, but my favourite by far Tarantino film.
Yeah.
Some of the most incredible kind of lines and scenes out of any movie. Again, it goes a bunch of different stories. It's kind of weird in times, but Sam Jackson and Travolta, anything that they're in that movie is just money. It's gold. It's funny. Go watch Tarantino. Go watch Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, another outstanding film. Not my top 10 list, but outstanding film. The tandem storylines is incredible. Tarantino's always good.
Yeah.
Okay, coming up to number 4 now. I've gone my favourite director of all time, Chris Nolan, my man. Number 4, I've got Inception. Okay, so Inception, I remember watching it and my mind was blown. I was probably like late teens when it came out, I think. But my mind was blown just at the storyline, the depth of it, the intricacy of the storyline. Another great example of a thriller, action thriller, this one. Leo DiCaprio is great. I love the story of him trying to get back to his kids. I love the ending as well, how it leaves it very open-ended. It's just an incredible film.
Mate, my number 4,
I've
gone Braveheart.
Braveheart.
I've bumped it much higher than you, but because of, I guess, my Scottish family.
Yeah.
My granny's last name is Wallace.
How can you not?
Just loved it. Loved it. One to represent Scotland and the Highlands in Scotland so well.
Yeah.
As I said, that freedom speech, the scene there is just, it's amazing. It's so memorable for a reason. It's,
there's the freedom yell and then there's the speech before the war, but it's the freedom speech essentially. But it's an incredible movie.
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay, number 3, I've got another Chris Nolan one. I'm going to have a trilogy of Chris Nolans coming up here. Chris Nolan, Interstellar. Now, I know this isn't his highest rated critically by critics, I said. It's still highly rated, but probably not his highest. But Interstellar just hits me in the feels, like the dad trying to save the world, but that daughter-dad relationship, having a daughter, we both have daughters. There's that scene when he comes back to the ship after being on the first planet they get to, and he has to watch his kids grow up. Just such a heartfelt story and just epic.
McConaughey's best, probably.
Yeah, incredible. Absolutely incredible.
My number 3, I've gone Forrest Gump.
Okay,
Forrest Gump. One of those that we were very young when it came out. You didn't kind of appreciate it. I didn't appreciate how good it was. I watched it again not too long ago as well. But it's just so good. It's a long movie, so get ready and buckle up. But the story it goes through of kind of how he goes and everything kind of falls right for him. He's lovable, but he also has such heartbreak in his life with Jenny and everything else. It's just an incredible acting, incredible movie. Forrest Gump. Yeah,
it is an outstanding, not my top 10 list, but outstanding film as well. Number 2 now, it's getting really hard here, but number 2 for me is The Dark Knight, so Christopher Nolan again. To me, it's the perfect superhero movie. Okay, it's got the storylines of Batman, Harvey Dent, and the Joker. Just really intertwining like it is. It's just incredible. Every time I watch it, my jaw kind of drops at their performance, especially obviously Heath Ledger. It gets kind of overhyped, but when you watch it, you're like, he deserves every bit of that hype. It's just the perfect superhero movie. I wouldn't change a thing about it. Incredible film.
Mate, you're right. It's my number 2 as well. It's Heath Ledger in that is just so good. And the more you watch it, the more you realise how good he is in that movie. It's just such a good movie. Again, it's a bit long, but just like the minor storyline, the different storylines throughout as well. You really see a Heath Ledger masterpiece in that movie. So
it's an incredible film.
I think we've probably got the same number 1 here, buddy.
Do we? Okay, we're going number 1 here. Now, I've cheated a little bit here. I have done a little bit of a cheat because I can't separate them. They are essentially one book, one film. It's The Lord of the Rings from Peter Jackson. I remember going to see this. Every single one of them I've seen twice at the cinemas. and I waited so excitedly for the DVDs to come out. I watched them so many times. Still watching it to this day with my classes. It's just the greatest movie of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially number 1 and 3, my 2 favorites. If I had to pick them, but it's so hard to separate because they flow on. So
it's incredible.
Yeah.
The acting throughout, the stories,
Yeah.
the different storylines again. It's amazing.
Yeah, and it's the greatest fiction story of all time to me. Like, it's just the fact that Little Hobbit can take the ring and go against all this evil and overcomes it. Like, it's just incredible.
Big underdog story.
Yeah, big underdog story.
It's just really, really, really good.
Outstanding. So there you have it. That's our top 10 list for our personal favourite movies of all time. Make sure you tell us your top 10 list so we can see what you've written in there as well. And make sure you also tell us who you think has the best top 10 list of personal films. Now, it's hard to... films are so subjective.
So subjective. Ours are completely different in this list. Sometimes we have lists that are really, really similar. This is so different because, as we said, your favourite movie can be completely different to what our favourite movies are. So...
and there's so many honourable mentions as well. There's films like The Matrix. There's there's so many good movies that we've seen over the years. But great list, Owie. I liked yours. I approve.
You too, buddy. Make sure you go watch these movies as well. Yeah. Okay. See why we're thinking they're the best ever. Yeah. Tell us your list. Tell us who had the best list. Tell us what we've left out. Yeah. Like and subscribe. Yeah. And as always, have a great week, guys.
Have a good one.
See ya.